Yo, what's good with y'all, family? Back at giving another video, man. Hey, look, today's video is going to be titled How to Reclaim Your Health. So first and foremost, bro, I want you to realize that a high population of people have been indoctrinated. A high amount of people have been, in a sense, sold a false lie that, healthcare and, your doctor and pharmaceutical industry is the only individuals you need to go to when something is wrong with you. The only individuals you need to speak to when you're having issues. And if you're really having problems, then, Family Dollar can fix it or CVS can fix it for a low price. We got to start getting out of that mindset that we're always supposed to be taken care of and start becoming more educated about ourselves. Because I don't know if you watched the video, I believe I spoke on this before. You have to start looking at your life from the perspective of you being in the driver's seat. So, for instance, what you are consuming, with your eyes, what you are consuming through mouth, what you are consuming through smell, the environments that you are in, these are all things that you have control over. You know what I'm saying? You have control when you put that honey bun in your mouth. You have control when you put the, Lucky Charms and the fried chicken and the crazy shit in your mouth. You know what I'm saying? Pause. You have control when you're doing that. And over time, right? It's just so ironic. If you overindulge in this thing we call food, because food is supposed to be medicine. Food is supposed to be something that's overindulgent, that makes you want to keep going back for more and more and more and just stimulates you to the fifth power. Nah, that is what we call ultra processed foods. So 85% of the world's population, not even in the USA, but predominantly in the USA, is eating ultra processed foods every day, is eating a high amount of plastic and foods every single day. And some of these things, like the plastic, for example, is kind of like a give or take, It's one of those things where you can minimize, but there's plastics all around you. There's plastic in your water bottle, there's plastic in phone cases, there's, plastic, around houses, there's plastic in damn near everything, food containers, all of that shit. So what I would recommend for you, bro, especially for my men and my guys, because, a lot of these forever chemicals like BPAs and, all these different things that are in things like plastic containers, that are in things like plastic water bottles, that are in things like, anything plastic, honestly, like any of the plastic bags, whatever the fuck. Just swap. You know what I'm saying? Like, swap for a healthy alternative. If you guys have read my book, The War on Testosterone, I go dive a little deeper into this, so I'm not going to get that deep into this. But what I would say is reclaiming your health starts with the foundation. If you don't know what the foundation of your health is, it's like the building integrity. If the building integrity is weak, then you have to scrape the whole thing and start from the ground up. You know what I'm saying? If your integrity in your vessel is weak, if your cardiovascular health is at risk, if your your digestive system is compromised, if you have sinusitis, you have a lot of sinus problems, whatever the case may be, you have to, the first thing I did was assess what you're eating. Because a lot of what we eat promotes a lot of what, ailments that we have. So, for example, right, if, you eating pizza and Pop-Tarts and, beefaronis and Hot Pockets, we all ate the shit, like, especially if you came up how I came up, like, we wasn't talking too much about what we was thankful to have some shit, to eat. So, that came, you came up eating that, drinking the Kool-Aid, woo, shit like that, right? But you got to realize that you putting your organs, it's like you in a race. You know what I'm saying? Like, every time you dump bad shit in your body is being compromised. Every time you eat tons of sugar, your pancreas is being compromised. Every time you go crazy with the liquor and the alcohol, your liver is being toxified. That's why people get things like fatty liver disease and, etc. when you smoking every day, or even if you're smoking weed, cigarettes, what this is doing is it's taking oxygen from your brain. So this is why a lot of times when people are under the influence of marijuana, they make rash decisions. They can't think is bad. They can't think is good, because due to the fact that their brain cells, one, are being fried. It's kind of like when you hit the blunt. Imagine your brain cells just being fried out, and your cognitive function is decreasing because of the overall fact of you're lighting a flame and smoking it. So it's kind of like you're smoking your brain. Imagine and then your brain just fogs up. So this is research that you guys can do yourself. You know what I'm saying? Don't take my word for anything, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just giving y'all my perspective. So how to reclaim your health. You know what I'm saying? Because I know this is what y'all came for. I was just giving y'all the preliminary shit. You reclaim your health, bro, by taking the daily steps, because, you know, let's put it into a perspective like this. You might be overweight right now. You not about to just goddamn, you know, for example, the trash can. If it's trash already in the trash can, you can't just goddamn go push the shit down. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna come right back up. You got to take out the trash, my nigga. So that means that you have to detox. If you overweight, that means that you have a lot of aromatase in your system. That means that you have a lot of fat stored on your stomach, in your body. You probably have high levels of estrogen, especially if you're a man and you can keep and take on, you know what I'm saying, fat for a long period of time. You know what I'm saying? You might have high estrogen levels. Your testosterone may be low. So first thing I would tell you, bro, is get on a strict diet regimen for your body. Because like I said in my previous video, bro, everybody's body is different. I can't tell you what specific foods are going to work great for you, because I don't know your body. I don't know your ancestry. I don't know how your immune system works. I don't know what you're allergic to. So me on being on the internet and telling you exactly what the fuck to eat is crazy, because I don't know you. What I can tell you is if you're trying to lose fat, say you're 20 pounds overweight, right? Start cutting back on meals. You know what I'm saying? If you eat one meal a day, and notice how when you eat certain foods, how it makes you feel. If you know you eating, say for eggs, for example, eggs and potatoes, and you feel great after that, you feel energized, you know, you don't feel lethargic, then, you know, maybe eat that once or twice a day. You know what I'm saying? Maybe start drinking some green juice, you know, eating more fruits and vegetables, putting that more into your diet regimen, exercising more, moving more, burning more calories than you are consuming. You know what I'm saying? Breathing, doing breath work, getting more in tune with yourself. These are things that are help you relieve not only weight, but stress. A lot of the weight that people have on them is just stress, trauma, you know what I'm saying, binge eating, all of these things, right? And it's just disguised as fat, and it's disguised as you being overweight. But going deeper, you know, than the surface level, this is entirely something that's, you know, going on internally. So for my guys that, you know, and even for my women, you know what I'm saying, that want to necessarily shift their, in a sense, the way they look or the way they eat or the way they view life, make sure you start from an internal perspective. Make sure you look at everything from being internal. Okay, what am I putting in my body? What am I feeding my brain? What substances am I taking in? Am I healing from my trauma? Am I addressing my trauma? Am I addressing how I feel every single day? How do I feel after I eat this certain meal? How do I feel after I eat that certain food? How do I feel after I eat that certain fruit? Assess your body. The best way to ultimately get in the best shape of your life and start being as cognitively active as possible is just assessing how you feel. Assessing how you feel. Assessing how you feel. If you know that you feel like shit after eating a certain food, 9 times out of 10, it's irritating your digestive system, and it's making you very irritable, meaning you should cut it out of your system. If you eat a food and you feel energized and you feel like you don't have to eat for hours, you feel great, then maybe you should keep that in your diet regimen. You know what I'm saying? If you know that this is a food that's lean, you know, this is a food that doesn't have many calories, or reversal. If you're trying to gain weight and you're eating certain calorie-dense foods, you're going to put on some weight. So it's not that really complicated, but I think that people look at it from the perspective of it's just being A, B. There's a lot of, you know, other grounds to cover. But when you're first starting out, bro, you know what I'm saying? Reclaiming your health is just getting in tune with yourself. When you get in tune with yourself, you'll know that, okay, I know that that's not the best for me. You know what I'm saying? I know I should be exercising a little bit more, maybe 3 to 5 times a week. I know that I should be reading instead of watching TV and scrolling on social media. I know that I should be working up some plans to invest into a new business. I know that I should be off my phone more than I am. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just got to start realizing that these small things add up. So imagine if you're doing all the good things and it's like compound interest. Bro, you have no choice but to become a superior man. Just like on the opposite, if you're doing all the negative things, those things will compound to make you a specific person. Not saying that you're a bad or a good person, but statistically proven, good habits get you good results. Bad habits get you bad results or no results at all. So, like I said, bro, like, it just starts with internally, you know, internal. When you contemplate, when you sit back and think about what you've been eating your whole life, what you've been doing your whole life, what you've experienced, just go within yourself. Sometimes these things are very painful. Sometimes we don't want to address what we've been through or what we're currently going through or what we're seeing. But that's where the healing begins. You know what I'm saying? That's where we truly find our highest version, is where we peel back the layers slowly but surely and finally become who we know we can be. You know what I'm saying? Not who we may want to be, but who we know we can be. You know you can be physically fit. You know you can be very intelligent. You know you can be very financially stable. You know you can have a high vernacular or a wide vernacular. You know that you can be very, very on game about certain topics. So it starts with you, bro. I know you want to start looking in that mirror and feel great. For my ladies, I know y'all want to look in that mirror and be like, damn, I'm getting it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever females say to themselves. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, just start internal, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever you doing, bro, do that shit at a high level. Whatever you want to do that at a high level. You know what I'm saying? Every day is a gift. Take a deep breath. Whenever you're feeling stressed out, whenever you're feeling overwhelmed, whenever you're feeling anxious, sit back, take a deep breath. Sit back, collect your thoughts, and just move forward, bro. Don't let things hold you back anymore. We're going into a new year. You know what I'm saying? The baggage that you had last year, leave that shit where it was. The problems, the friends, the negativity, the people that's not serving you, if them niggas ain't going up with you, bro, they gotta go. They getting left in 2024, bro. So the Lay's chips and the bullshit and the conversation and the negative, bro, all that shit is getting left. We're not taking that shit to 2025. We're going up. You can't go up with heavy baggage. You can't go up. You can't jump high with ankle weights on, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be holding yourself down. So, like I said, bro, everything starts internal. Your internal world reflects your external. So until you change and shift your internal world, your external world will always seem like it's either negative or not conducive to who you truly are because you haven't done the work. Hey, and I'm out.